It's time now for our weekly pick segment where we see who has some bragging rights. And I started off really hot. I guess I'm just not a clutch player down the stretch because 3-3 to your 4-2. Hey, you had a really big week.
Anybody that watched you play hoops at Belmont College knows you're a clutch player, but your picks leave a little to be desired.
Yeah, you know, I thought I was, but how about the Bear going 4-2 as well? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this week. And joining us to pick the full slate of Big 12 football games this week is the voice of the Buffaloes for the past 21 seasons, college football radio play-by-play announcer Mark Johnson. Mark, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Hey, you bet. Good to be on with you. Listen, I relate to you. We do a similar kind of thing in our radio broadcast with Coach Gary Barnett. He's kicking my tail this season. So you brought somebody on that might be at the bottom of the totem pole when it's all said and done here with these picks.
Hey, I love it. At least it's not just me. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, I guess, but I need to be smarter maybe. Let's start with this Friday night. Houston at Arizona, 10:15 Eastern on FS1. Who are you liking in this one, Mark?
Well, this is kind of a tough game right here. Both of these teams obviously have had their issues this season. Now, I've seen Arizona. We obviously saw them against the Buffaloes. You know, Papita's having a great year. McMillan's a phenomenal receiver with 1,000 yards. So being that this one's down in Tucson, I'll go Arizona at home over Houston.
I'm going to take Arizona as well. I like the Wildcats at home.
Arizona. We can all agree with that first pick. Let's move on to Saturday's game, starting with Baylor at West Virginia. This kickoff is at 4 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2. Who do you like in this one, Baylor or West Virginia?
Well, I've done a number of games over the years in Morgantown. It's one of the great locations to play college football and to witness college football. I like West Virginia's defense in this. Robertson's been very, very good at quarterback, but I don't think he'll be able to move the ball as effectively against the Mountaineers defensively, so I'll go West Virginia at home.
I agree with you, and it's weird. Because the game is starting at 3:30 in the afternoon, I like Baylor. But if it was a night game, I'd take West Virginia. It'd be too scary.
Okay, interesting on the timing of kickoff. West Virginia for me in this one. Let's take a look now at two 7-win teams, Arizona State and Kansas State, 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. Who has the advantage in this one, Mark?
I think this is going to be a heck of a college football game. I mean, Scadabo's been outstanding this season running the football for the Sun Devils. You know, Johnson's been good. Giddens just about to break 1,000 yards for K-State. And so I've got K-State at home. I think K-State's a very complete football team, and I'll say K-State will win this one at home, but I think it's going to be a heck of a game.
All right, I like Kansas State as well.
Yeah, Kansas State for me. Agree on that one as well. Cincinnati Bearcats versus Iowa State, 8 o'clock Eastern on Fox. Who are you feeling in this one, Cincinnati or Iowa State? This was a hard game to pick for me.
Yeah, I think so, and I was kind of surprised. I went to look at the spread. Right now, Iowa State's a 10-point favorite in this ballgame. I think that's a little bit much. Rocco Becht has been putting up some monster numbers for ISU, and so just the fact that they've lost 2 in a row says to me, being at home, Cyclones are going to win this ballgame. But again, I think it's going to be a very good contest.
I like Iowa State at home.
Iowa State for me as well. This is going to be another really fun game. Kansas heads to Provo to face undefeated BYU. Kansas rolling with a lot of momentum right now. We say that they are better than their record indicates. Kickoff for that one, 10:15 Eastern on ESPN. Who do you like in this one?
Well, I'll tell you this. If you don't think Kansas is a good football team, Vegas says this is a 3-point game. BYU's undefeated. Wow. Kansas is a good football team, and I think the Bucs are going to have a heck of a challenge next week when we see them in Arrowhead in Kansas City. But being that they're on the road this week, I'll go with BYU at home. I think that you might be bigger than a 3-point spread when it's all said and done, but I'll go with the Cougars.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cougars as well.
Yeah, it's hard to pick against undefeated BYU right now. That's my pick as well. Now it is time for our Game of the Week, brought to you by Children's Health. Utah and Colorado facing off. This is going to be a fun one. Kickoff for this one is at noon on Fox. Tell us why you think Colorado is going to win on this one. I'll just set you up like that.
Well, listen, the Buffaloes seem to be a team of destiny right now. With what Prime has done in year number 2, turning this program around from when he took over, being the most irrelevant program in America, to doing what he's doing this season. You've got potentially the Heisman winner in Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, I think I can say this objectively, the best quarterback in America. Utah, I've got phenomenal respect for. But, guys, what they're going through injury-wise is ridiculous. I don't know what Kyle Whittingham did to deserve this, but it's been unbelievable. And so due to all of that, I got Colorado at home over Utah. And with great respect for Utah, because they've been amazing what they've done since they moved out to the Power 5 ranks.
I got the Buffs as well.
Yep, I learned my lesson. I'm not picking against Colorado. Mark, we appreciate you joining us.
Hey, Mark,
here.
I have one question for you. As a guy who's done play-by-play for a while, how do I get my pipes like yours? Is there like a magic juice I can drink?
It is a great voice.
It's the best. He's got the. I've been listening to you for a long time.
Well, I wish I could give you some magic formula. The good Lord blessed me with it, and I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do any of those kind of things. I drink a lot of water, and I went through a second puberty when I was playing college basketball. So that's all I've got for you right there.
Well, I love listening to you. Thank you for joining us.
A lot of water and a lot of hot tea. Mark, thanks so much. Hopefully, maybe we'll see you in Arlington on December 7th.
Yeah.
Best of luck to your Buffaloes this season.
You're very welcome. I look forward to seeing you.